Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to a video on my channel. Today we're doing emergency Bitcoin video. Now, look, I've said this multiple times before, right? If we close pretty much below the $61,000 area, we may be in trouble. And look, that is exactly what happened at the end of April, the last day, right? This is where we closed, right here. And you can see, boom, right away we pretty much drop $4,000 more or less. So it is not the most ideal right now, to be honest. We could be having a further pullback on a higher time frame. I will say though that pretty much what I wanted to happen was this candle to pretty much reject and kind of close higher up, like let's say over here at this red candle, sorry, at this red line, right? So if it closed somewhere here, then the analysis would have been like, oh, well, we kind of rejected off, like you could say somewhere around this area, right? And this would have been a big wick, and boom, May would have been just shooting straight up. But instead, of course, that did not happen. The last day of April, we closed below $61,000. Um, so right now, it's a waiting game, right? We have this big imbalance candle here, so I could definitely see price going lower at this current moment, pretty much down to potentially the mid 40s, right? This could be a key area right here. And if we go on the weekly, another area that could also be potential is just pretty much trading into this candle right over here, which is higher up, right? It's pretty much low 50s. So I don't know what's going to happen, obviously. I'm not the one that makes this, I'm not the one that drives price, but these are the key areas we're looking at. Now, overall, on the higher time frame analysis, we are still fine, in my opinion. Like on a 3 month, we're still looking good. Okay. On a 6 month, we are still looking good. Something that would be really scary is if we would actually start trading below $46,000, then something really unorthodox would be happening with Bitcoin, which obviously would not be ideal for any of us. However, there have been dips and little dips after the halving. Okay, like before the halving, there's been dips, and sometimes there's still one final dip after the halving. So this isn't the worst thing because look, 12-month analysis, 6 month is still fine, 3 month is still decent. Obviously, the monthly at this current moment is not the most ideal. However, we could be getting just one final pullback, one final little correction before going up, right? We could be getting, I mean, if we go from the relevant time it's been pushing, we could be getting a 50% retracement. Even if we go lower, also 50%. It could be a decent retracement to shoot back up. And one like pair in currency that's kind of done a similar thing in the past is kind of like gold, right? Pretty much, if we look here, right, we had one top, two top, and the third top, and then we retrace a decent amount, and then we finally push up, right? So something like that could happen. If we take this top here, down here, pretty much retrace 50%. So the same thing could be with Bitcoin. You could debate that one top, two top, three tops, we retrace, a little bit lower, a couple thousand lower. That'd be enough for 50%. And then we make our final push, and then we have the expansion in a couple months. My target overall, ideally, is still to cash out within the next few months. I'm going to be checking price mainly around November time. And the second time I'm going to be checking is around April, May, where it's going to be really potentially relevant. Obviously, if the whole thing collapses, then GG's done for. But I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we don't need to worry yet. It's just very annoying that on the last day we closed below this red line, because then this would have looked completely different. Price would have looked completely different if, like I said, if we closed somewhere here, we could have been making our way back up. But instead, we're looking to fill this imbalance and be, retesting potential support and resistances. So that's it for this, guys. Don't panic. You know what I'm saying? I'm still holding. might double down my position. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time.